Always zoomed in at first, but then you want to be wider. What does that mean? You chat. I don't ever know what you mean. I think it's just like equal parts. I have no idea what the fuck you guys are saying, and I think equal parts you guys have no idea what the fuck I'm saying, and I know that because half the time I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. So what was your source when you said ugly people still get laid? Myself. I can't confirm I'm ugly, but I've gotten laid. See, there you go. Ugly people get laid all the fucking time. If you're not getting laid, it's not because you're ugly. What if getting laid gets ugly? You're like a Chad before you get laid and then you get ugly after it? I think that means you did a good job. I don't want to get laid. I just want to be loved. I don't want to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy. But if you want to be horny and happy, you can. You just have to know what you want and hold yourself to those standards of living, and you can manifest Mario going through a wall. If you want to get laid, I'll tell you exactly what you have to do. Live your life. It's not like rooted in science or anything, but I think a lot of people say that like... Ladle God. They say ladle God. They just say like when they stopped caring, it started getting easier because they were actually working on themselves and their personality didn't revolve around wanting to fuck something, you know? Asking someone who doesn't speedrun at all, but do you ever get bored in the same run over and over and over again for months, not ever getting a PB? Damn. That hurts. No. If you're not feeling it, you just don't do it. Still get rejected, ignored. Well, women aren't looking for you to reach some kind of fucking, or men aren't looking for you to reach some kind of threshold of attractiveness before they sleep with you. In fact, if you're using all of that energy towards all that, you're probably lacking in energy in the areas that actually matter. It takes time, man. Human beings have free will. You know? You prefer men? Well, yeah, I mean, I've never really gone for men, but I assume it's kind of the same thing. Fear gets in the way a lot of the time, like actually putting yourself in places where you can meet people. It's also kind of a Chinese finger trap, and like if you're going to a place specifically because you're trying to get laid, that usually gets in your way too. Playing music gets you laid. Not entirely true. I know a lot of musical incels. I'm a musician, haven't been laid. False advertising. Yeah. No, I mean anybody who says like play music because you get laid is like lying. Or do anything to get laid. I mean, I feel like whenever you have anything that like do this to get laid, if it's not just like be yourself and try to be a decent fucking human being and find somebody who's like you and be patient, it's kind of like treating the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever sex you're attracted to, as like objects, you know? And you think of the thing that you're trying to put your boner into as like an object, and that's nobody wants to be a fucking object. People will sell books to you and podcasts to you saying that this is the way to pick people up because you'll fucking buy them. Yeah, show her your PB. Fucking PB in Mario 64. Maybe that'll get you laid. Some people want to be an object. Well, I think some people want to be an object after those boundaries have been communicated. To get to that point where you're communicating those boundaries, I think first treat the other person like a not object, and then see if I mean if that's your kink, then work from there. My kink is dabbing like Mario. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I don't think I've ever had problems on that before. No. What? Mario, I need you to firmly grasp it. Okay. I think underspinning would mean that Bowser would still end up on the stage. 1921. You know, good year. No! Ah! Oh!
Are you listening to that screamo music again? Well, goddamn.
So you're masturbating? Go away, I'm watching porn. Porn is family Jules screaming. How do I even... I hate this. I hate this. Just stop. I'm not gonna tell you how to fucking choke your chicken, alright? Just fucking figure it out. Watch a video. Maybe they're only... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I do that's funny. I realize the more I try to be funny, the less I'm funny, so I kind of just play Mario and hope for the best, and that has been the most successful thing I've done. How do I strangle cock? I'm really having trouble describing it in any other way than just saying you strangled the cock. It's been informative, thank you. For a little while, I wanted to be like a clinician, specifically working with kids with autistic kids, sorry. Doing like music therapy would have been cool because that would have been like all of my passions wrapped up into one. I knew somebody who did that. It seemed really cool, but I don't know, like be a good clinical psychologist, you have to be a good listener, and I'm not. I'm not. I really like talking. I really like just fucking never shutting up. The way I fucking, you know, get my psychology rocks off is teaching you guys how to jerk off. Honestly, like sometimes I'll practice Mario or I'll play games and like listen to audiobook. Oh no! Oh my god! You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. I don't know what my like biggest strengths are. Maybe it's playing guitar, or maybe it's fucking knowing all sorts of Urban Dictionary definitions. But I think one of the things that I do take pride in is being able to verbalize the way that it feels to be somebody having conflict with your own mind. Does that make sense? I can usually somehow accidentally like be able to help people identify what it is that they're struggling with, and that gets really tough with like what's going on in your own head. Trying to help yourself with your own like mental health is like trying to fix a computer with the computer that's broken. You know, it's tough. Doorbelling better than rebelling. With a rebel yell, with a doorbell, with a doorbell yell. Computer that's constantly breaking. I mean, that's what having a fucking virus feels like, right? Sometimes you gotta fucking restart the whole computer, but we can't do that. We can't restart our brains. Delete depression.exe. If only. No, your therapy session is not Family Jules. I'm not qualified to be a therapist. Literally, the only thing I'm qualified to do is play you a classical guitar song. Because that's what my degree is in. You can have things that are therapeutic. You could say that watching Family Jules is therapeutic. Please don't use me to replace anything that is actually backed by science. No, yeah, exactly. Watching Jules is a coping mechanism. I have plenty of those for myself. One of my favorite coping mechanisms, oh, this fucking bitch. Something I've struggled with a lot these past few years, and I haven't really been too secretive about it, is my sleep. Watching Stephen George's breakfast stream. Since I'm on the West Coast, I think the only way to sustain anything and watch a breakfast stream is I have to watch it before I go to sleep. Helps you sleep better. Well, don't listen to this VOD if you're trying to sleep. Not the Family Jules stream to study and sleep to. My Rocksmith VODs, interesting. I felt like the Rocksmith wasn't really as accessible as like Mario and stuff, so I kind of didn't keep up with it. I always have to like gauge like how much I'm putting in and how much I'm getting out of it. You know what I mean? Like I'm always trying to figure out the balance, because I feel like I've spent a lot of my life giving too much and receiving too little. And speedrunning is great because it doesn't require a whole lot of setup, and it's not music. I love playing music for you guys, but when I spend a lot of my time making a musical song for YouTube, then I have to stop doing that to stream on Twitch where I play more music. Like, I love playing music, but at a certain point, it's better for the music and my own sanity to break it up with other shit. I fucking love this shit, man. I fucking love this shit. Have you ever tried soldering new pickups? Oh yeah, I actually did it on stream once, and that was the worst stream of my life. I feel like very rarely do I ever like have a negative fucking response to chat like so much that I like walk away just being like fucking infuriated. But like that was probably like what, 8 years ago? It was the super solder stream where I soldered bare knuckle pickups into my PRS. I was frustrated because I was doing it and I was kind of, I was playing it up like, oh no, like pretty dangerous, and but like I knew what I was doing, but my chat was just like really fucking like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, like please stop, like you're gonna set the house on fire. Like finished it and we played through it, and the chat kind of continued to be fucking shitheads. And yeah, I know chat tries to backseat everything, but it was particularly bad. And I can usually deal with a few assholes, but it just felt like the whole chat was fucking against me that day, and I was just like, I didn't really even know how to deal with it, because like it's nice when like one person's being a shithead and I could just be like, fuck you in particular, when it just feels like the entire chat is just dunking on you, and like the joke kind of stops being within the streamer's control. The only thing I could do is just shut the stream off, because I was just like, I don't want to fucking do this shit, so I did. This is before emo only mode. Yes, this would have been like, oh my god, I'm not even mad about that. That's fucking cool. Welcome to Jamly. Appreciate that a lot, man. Bye. Smoking Nick. Turtle house. Small turtle house.